Hello again, welcome back. This is episode 7. So, if you've missed out on the earlier ones, please go back and watch those and catch up to where we are. So, last episode, in episode 6 real quick, we had, it was Saturday morning in July of the second half of the little World Cup. Our team won that game. Jason did not have any goals in that game. Like I was saying, the one teammate had all 3 of them. The other teammate had all 3 of them for this team, and they won 3-2, which was a big win. Later in the morning, they had another game, and they lost. So that put them at 1-1. Going into the last game of the group stage. So, again, stakes are high. You have to be 1 or 2 in your group to advance. So, being 1-1 made us feel a little bit unsure about what was going to happen. So everybody was kind of down after that second game, after the loss. That we probably could have won. I think it was a 2-1 game or a 3-2 for the other team. It was close, but we didn't win, didn't pull it out. So 1-1, and so you just don't know what the other teams were up to. So we have lunch. At lunch, the official site gets updated, and in the update, we find out that all the other teams in our group are all 1-1. Going into the final game of the afternoon. So that means, effectively, as long as you win your game, you'll be 2-1, and at worst, you'll be second place. So, again, pressure is high. Win and move on to Sunday. Lose and go home. Now, again, this tournament's in Taipei, so for us, where we live, that's a 3.5 hour travel basically on the high-speed rail and everything else. It's about 2.5 on the high-speed rail, or actually a little bit longer than that. 2 hours and 45 minutes on the high-speed rail, plus of course getting there and getting home and all that stuff. So you're talking 3.5 hour trip. So it's either going to be a trip home or not. I'm going to start the video. We can watch, and then I'll stop it as we go along. So, game 3, quick, out of the gate, there's Jason with the ball. Not enough room, running out of bounds. Gives it back. This is his other, so there's Jason, 130, there's his other teammate, also with the blue and orange shoes, have the same shoes. As you can see, they came out of the gate hyper aggressive. Charge, because we just need goals, and you got 20 minutes to score more goals than the other team. So, so good, but didn't go in. Good job by the goalie. Okay, before we watch this part, so that's the referee. You see the guys in the yellow shirts are all parents and coaches for the white team, for the other team. And there was one standing right here. I want to say, I did not take these videos that you're watching. Episode 6 and episode 7 are not mine. I don't have a nice camera. I need a couple $100 US to invest in a nice camera, but I don't have it at the moment. So I want to say thank you to the other parents who do take these videos, and it was very, very, very nice of them to share it with the rest of us. Okay, with that being said, this is not Jason. This is his other teammate coming in with a nice little boot right there. Right off, the game's not even 1 minute old, and we're up. We're up 1-0, so that's great. Jason just ran over here to talk to Coach about something, and now he's back. I'll just let it roll over. he committed a foul, so they got a foul shot. There's Jason trying to block something or get his face smashed. Now, I think it actually hit the other guy. If you're looking carefully at this scene, you'll see me in it. So if you know what I look like, you'll see me play a little Where's Waldo as we let this thing roll on. So again, win, make it into the final 16, the Sweet 16. There's the coach on the other team again, standing in our way. And they get right to the line, which I really, really don't like. You don't need to stand on the line. And I've told Jason before, because sometimes parents get right on the line and it's kind of in your way. And I said, Jason, if somebody's in your way, you're legally allowed to kick them. Here's Jason. Bam. Okay, 2 minutes in and it's up 2-0. So that's looking good. Looking good. Again, this is another team from the South that was in our regional in episodes 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, I'm going to do something here. So again, I'm not using the audio on these. Now you can go back here to my site and watch the full game if you really want to. I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead. I have all those nicely marked. Okay, here's Jason again on the left wing where he normally plays. Okay, let's go. I want to show you this one again in a little bit slower speed. Watch what's going on, because I just think it's a great play. So again, here's Jason. The ball's coming out. The other guy made a great steal, gets in front of there. The other kid kicks it. Now look at this. He saves it, and unfortunately his own teammate kicked it out. And if you notice, he really he had a sigh of grief there. He was very, very unhappy by the effort. Now look at that, nice. I don't know if that's legal, but the ref didn't say anything. Kick it in there. Kicks it off the other guy, gets the ball back. Nice play. I want to watch. Let's watch this again here. So he's going to kick it in, and he's going to stick his foot up right at the. I guess it's legal. Like I said, the ref didn't say anything, and then quickly he turns all the way around and still gets to the ball before the guy who actually kicked it in. I just think that's a nice little show of his speed right there. Nice little show of his speed right there. Okay, then we're gonna move ahead. Alright, there's Jason again at the bottom of the screen. Oops, he didn't get all of it that time. Okay, goes off the defender there. Again, we're watching this on slightly slower speed just so we can see what's going on. I'm going to keep it going here for you. Now he's looking back at the ref to make sure that he's allowed to go, that there's no call back. And look at that kid, he's scared. I tell you what, when Jason's shooting it that close to me, I get scared too. All right, now an important, very important thing that you didn't notice, so I'm going to point out to you. There should be a goalie right here. There should be a goalie somewhere in here. 1 defender, 2 defenders, 3 defenders, 4 defenders. Where's the 5th man? Where's the goalie? Well, the goalie is on his way. You can't see him. I think he's back here because he's subbing out. I don't know why the ref wanted to sub out. And because he's a child, he didn't run. He didn't sprint out. And actually, what he should have done is just gone out. He could have gone out here around the back, and then the other guy could have come on the field. So as soon as one guy leaves the field, the next guy can come on. Here's the ref with his arms out going, hey, ref, you didn't let me sub. You didn't call any kind of, break time out of any kind to get me in here, to get my guy switched. Now, why did he switch now? when you're not on defense, or when you're not on offense. I don't know why. Jason knows. Now, okay, so Jason is like 1, 2, 3, 4. Goalie is walking out. No goalie. He knows what to do. So here's the rule. When you kick it in bounds, you can't just kick it straight in. If it's out of bounds and it goes in, it's not a goal. It's a turnover. You give it back to the other team. But if you kick it and it hits off anybody, your teammate or a defender, then it's a live ball. And if you can ricochet it off somebody in, it's a goal. Okay, now at this point they're still up. I think it's 2-1 right now. So still anybody's ball game. You can see down here there's still 7-8 minutes left of the game. So he's looking back at the ref, making sure that he's legal. And dong, right in there, off the ricochet. Now, notice his reaction. I'm going to go back for a second so you can see his reaction. I love the angle. It looks like he's just going to, if I try to do that, I'd fall on my bottom. So, he kicks it, dong. He goes crazy. Nobody else, look, they're looking around. His own teammates don't even know it's actually a goal. They're like, oh, it's just out of bounds. Nobody actually, they're like, is that a goal? Is that a goal? And then the ref's going, oh, you see, look. And the coach is super angry at the ref, saying, why didn't you let me sub in my, why didn't you let me make my sub? Why didn't you let me make my sub? Why there's no timeout? Well, because it's a 20-minute game and there are no timeouts. Unless it's an injury. The only time they'll stop it, only if somebody is, there's an obvious injury thing. Okay, so that puts us up 3-1, which is a pretty solid lead. Okay, here's what I want to show you. So we've got the ball out of bounds over here. We got Jason right here. Notice, I want you to watch carefully what he does. Remember his classic move, the old snag and grab thing. So he's going, so he's watching, and there's the ball. It's hard to see, but there's the ball. He gets the midline, he cuts back in. He's looking at his hips. He looks like he's going to go that way, and then at the last second, he switches it, so he jumps back. He jumps back in the path, beats his man. Wham! Right past the goalie. 4-1. Not going to be enough time for the other team to come back after that. Okay. Where is this? Okay. I'm going to slow this down. I'm going to give you one more time and super slow, and then we're going to come back and watch it in regular speed so you can see the difference. So again, he's lurking. He's always lurking. Like a panther, like a cheetah, waiting to pounce. Oh, it looks like he's going to kick it that way. The guy stops because he sees him charging in, and he's like, oh, I got an open man over here. Jason cuts back. Don't. Thanks for the ball, dude. Pass it around. Of course, he wants to go left. This is more dominant, even though he can use both, but he really loves using. Look how far he gets in front of that guy, and look at that cut. Oh, man. And it's just too fast, and the kid can't get his hands up fast enough. It's something, I tell you. It's something. Alright, let's watch it in normal speed now. So again, here's Jason at the bottom of your screen. The ball's about to go out of bounds. So he's like, okay, where can I go? Where can I go? Where can I go? Where can I go? Zoop, zoop, and around. He gets a good step. He goes. Oh, look at that. And he turns. You can see he was going this way, and then he swivels his body, because now look, he swivels his hips. He's now actually facing that direction instead of facing out of bounds. He's actually swiveled his entire body around for that kick. It's just nice. It's just nice. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Come back for episode 8. See